You handed me a slice of your sweet orange dream. I didn't know back then things aren't always what they seem. Summer rooftop parties, jasmine in the air. Now the season's turning and you're no longer there. I still reach for the sweetness in the things I do, but nothing tastes the same since I lost you. The city lights are dimmer without your laughter near. I press the memory close just to keep it clear. August fades to September, colors start to change. Everything familiar, feeling slightly strange. Midnight tangerine, where did the sweetness go? You were everything I needed, now you're afterglow. Midnight tangerine, I taste you on my tongue, in the back of every memory of when we were young. Sweet and bitter all at once, just like us. Midnight tangerine, turning into dust. I found the old receipts from that rooftop bar we loved. The handwriting still yours on the napkin that we'd stuffed. A drawing of the skyline and a small unfinished heart. A souvenir of everything before we fell apart. I keep it in the glove box of my car, somewhere between the who I am and who we are. Midnight tangerine, where did the sweetness go? You were everything I needed, now you're afterglow. Midnight tangerine, I taste you on my tongue, in the back of every memory of when we were young. Sweet and bitter all at once, just like us. Midnight tangerine, turning into dust. Maybe sweetness doesn't last, maybe it was never meant to stay. Maybe tangerines in summer just remind us of decay. But I would trade the bitter for one more sweet July. One more rooftop, one more summer, one more you and I. Midnight tangerine, slowly fading out. All the things I never said, all the things I can't live without. Tangerine, tangerine, still the sweetest thing I've ever known. She lives above the cloud line, 30th floor. Every morning, same coffee, same blazer, same door. I see her in the lobby just before 9. She smiles like she's keeping some beautiful design. Secret in her briefcase and her schedule and her life, somewhere between the spreadsheets and the city's endless drive. I wonder what she sees from up there in the glass, whether looking down on everything as lonely as it passes, whether all that altitude has got a cost to pay, whether she looks at the street below and wishes she could stay. Glass tower girl, does anyone see you up there? Glass tower girl, behind the polished surface and the flare. I wonder if you take the stairs sometimes just to feel something ordinary, something slow, something real. Glass tower girl, the city needs you down here too. Glass tower girl, the street misses you. I heard her tell the doorman that she liked the rainy days when the city softens up a little in the haze. He said me too and handed her the coffee extra hot and full one moment. was everything she'd forgot. She laughed at something small before the elevator came and disappeared into the glass in the vertical game. Glass tower girl, does anyone see you up there? Glass tower girl, behind the polished surface and the flare. I wonder if you take the stairs sometimes just to feel something ordinary, something slow, something real. Glass tower girl, the city needs you down here too. Glass tower girl, the street misses you. I hope someone up there on the 30th floor leaves a window cracked to let the city in once more. I hope the glass tower girl kicks off her heels at night and dances in the kitchen in the low apartment light. Glass tower girl, still going up. I hope whatever you're reaching for is worth the climb. Glass tower, glass tower. I hope the view is everything you imagined every time.
We stayed up past the traffic, past the neighborhood dogs, talking about nothing, wrapped in blankets and fog. You pointed out a star that probably died 1,000 years ago. I said me too, and somehow you already seemed to know. The city spread below us like a circuit board of light, and we were somewhere high above the ordinary night. These are the hours that nobody photographs, when everything that matters lives between the laughs. No destination, no agenda, just the open air. You and me suspended somewhere past the care. Balcony nights, hanging over the city glow. Balcony nights, holding everything we couldn't show. We were open books with all the chapters rearranged. Now the balcony's empty and nothing has changed. Balcony night, stars above the smog, talking about everything and nothing till the dawn. You told me about your father and the house you left at 17. I told you about the version of myself I'd wanted to have been. We didn't offer comfort and we didn't offer cure. We just sat inside the honesty and let it be impure. The neighbors' lights went out one by one below, and still we stayed, not ready yet. The balcony nights, hanging over the city glow. Balcony nights, holding everything we couldn't show. We were open books with all the chapters rearranged. Now the balcony's empty and nothing has changed. Balcony nights, stars above the smog, talking about everything and nothing till the dawn. I think about you most at night, when the city settles down, when the balcony's just me and the sound of the town. I pour 2 glasses out of habit and then put one away and sit with all the things I should have thought to say. Balcony nights, I still go out there, breathing in the city air. I standing there. Balcony nights. Ooh. The city still glows. I just watch it alone.
Monday morning lobby, 7th floor. You step in smelling like the weekend and something more. You never learned my name, but I learned every song that was playing in your earphones all week long. 23 seconds is all that we have shared, but 23 seconds feel like something rare. Tuesday, same time, same lift, same floor. I'm holding coffee, you're holding something more. A paperback or something I'll pretend to recognize, just to hear you talk about it with those light-filled eyes. Elevator girl, you're going up, and I'm still standing here with a paper cup. Elevator girl, the doors close in between. The closest I'll get to you is this in between. 23 seconds, 23 whole seconds. Elevator girl, that's all I needed. Friday afternoon, you smiled and said, "Excuse me." I stepped aside and felt completely undone by the easy grace of something small that meant nothing at all to you, but kept me warm the whole long weekend through. Monday I had practiced everything I'd say, but the elevator opened and you were gone that day. Elevator girl, you're going up, and I'm still standing here with a paper cup. Elevator girl, the doors close in between. The closest I'll get to you is this in between. 23 seconds, 23 whole seconds. Elevator girl, that's all I needed. Maybe I was always meant to be the background character, the one who holds the door and disappears thereafter. Maybe elevator love is all I know how to feel. Brief and bright and moving and never quite real. Elevator girl, 7th floor. I still hold the door just in case you walk through. Elevator girl, 23 seconds is everything to me and nothing to you.
Yeah. You shook the photo, even though they say don't shake. Waiting for the image like you wait for heartbreak. Slowly came in color, slightly out of frame. You laughed and said, "That's perfect, honey." I felt the same. We filled a whole box full of blurry afternoons, documenting everything before it felt too soon. A little overexposed, a little out of focus. That was us in downtown, beautiful and hopeless. Framing all the moments we were too in love to know were the kind that fade the longer that you hold. Downtown Polaroid, blurry I kept inside, and all the times I'm glad I didn't say what I was thinking in the moment's heat, because the photograph was better left incomplete. Downtown Polaroid, blurry at the edge, every perfect moment balanced on a ledge. Downtown Polaroid, fading day by day, but I swear the color's better as it fades away. Instant love, immediate, and then slowly letting go. Downtown Polaroid, that's the only way I know. I pull one out on rainy days and hold it to the light, looking for the details that were hidden from my sight. The background of the city that I never noticed then, all the life that kept on living while we live within. Downtown Polaroid, still developing, still waiting for the image to come through. Downtown, downtown, still slightly out of focus, still beautiful, still you. I walk the same old corner on a different year. The coffee shop's a yoga studio, you disappear. But something in the light, that same long shadow falls. I swear I see a ghost in every glass and wall. The city keeps on changing, but the feeling stays the same. Like a song that's been re-recorded, but it sounds like your name. New restaurants on old blocks, new faces in old bars, new street lights where we used to count the stars. The city renovates, but something always stays, the shape of what we had beneath the urban haze. City of second chances, why do you keep a face painted on the places where I can't erase? City of second chances, give me something new. Every street I turn down just leads back to you. Second chances, where do they begin? City of second chances, let me in. I saw a couple at the fountain where we used to sit, doing all the things we did before we quit. I didn't feel the envy that I thought I would feel, just a quiet understanding that the past was real. The city gave us something and the city took it back. That's the deal you make when you live in a city like that. City of second chances, why do you keep a face painted on the places where I can't erase? City of second chances, give me something new. Every street I turn down just leads back to you. Second chances, where do they begin? City of second chances, let me in. Maybe second chances aren't for people, they're for places. The for second chances. I'm still walking past the yoga studio, past the fountain, past the talking. Second chances, second chances. City, give me one more chance to begin. Yeah, Coastline Drive. Top down, salt wind, August feels like flying. You're laughing in the passenger seat. The sun is smiling. We don't have a destination, just the open road. Two hearts with no agenda and no heavy load. The coastline curves ahead like a promise made in gold. A summer afternoon that I never wanna fold. You point to somewhere on the map that has no name. I say let's go there, and everything becomes the same. The ocean keeps on calling, and we keep on following through. There's nowhere I would rather be than driving here with you. Coastline Drive, take me back to that afternoon. Coastline Drive, chasing waves beneath the moon. If I close my eyes, I swear I still can feel your hand on mine right above the steering wheel. Coastline Drive, windows open wide, salt and sunlight. You were always by my side. We stopped at a small diner somewhere past the cove. You ordered blueberry pie and I ordered hope. The waitress knew the regulars but smiled at us anyway. We were so obviously strangers, just passing through the day. You left a paper flower on the table when we left. Small beautiful gestures I can never forget. Coastline Drive, take me back to that afternoon. Coastline Drive, chasing waves beneath the moon. If I close my eyes, I swear I still can feel your hand on mine right above the steering wheel. Coastline Drive, windows open wide, salt and sunlight. You were always by my side. I go back to that coastline in my mind when things get hard. I hear the ocean and I feel the sun against my scars. I see you leaning out the window, laughing at the sea. And I remember what it felt like just to simply be. Coastline Drive, take me back, back to August, back to salt wind, back to you. Coastline Drive, the road still runs beside the sea. I still run after you. We sat until the sky turned into something Monet paint. You said I'll call you Tuesday with a smile going faint. The hours stretched like honey, slow and amber lit. The cafe emptied out around us as the light turned gold, and neither of us wanted to be the one to fold. There's a quality of light between the day and dark that makes everything feel sacred, leaves its golden mark. I've always been afraid of it, the beauty and the end, the knowing that the light this good will never come again. Golden hour, goodbye, don't let the light go down. Golden hour, goodbye, best moment in this town. If I had one wish, I'd freeze the sun right there, right where you were laughing with the gold wind in your hair. Golden hour, goodbye, stay a little more. I've been here 1,000 times, but never felt it like before. You picked up your bag slowly, like you wanted me to stop you. I reached out halfway and then my courage dropped you back into the moment that was already ending. Two people in the golden light, pretending that Tuesday was already close enough to now that the golden hour wasn't taking its final bow. Golden hour, goodbye, don't let the light go down. Golden hour, goodbye, best moment in this town. If I had one wish, I'd freeze the sun right there, right where you were laughing with the gold wind in your hair. Golden hour, goodbye, stay a little more. I've been here 1,000 times, but never felt it like before. I still stand in the evening when the light turns warm and gold, looking for the version of us that never got too old. You were right there in the and I let you go into the ordinary evening with the golden afterglow. Golden hour, goodbye, stay a little longer in the golden light. Golden hour, goodbye, not ready for the night. The sun goes down, the sun goes down, and I'm still standing in the gold, hoping you'll come around. Back roads through the county where the signal disappears. Windows fog with summer breath and something like our fears. You sang the wrong words loud and I sang along. Two people badly singing one good love song. The hedgerows were in bloom and the evening smelled of green, and honeysuckle drifting through the spaces in between. No GPS, no deadline, no particular way, just the unfolding road and the unfolding day. Getting lost on purpose in the middle of the summer, finding our way back is always something to look forward to. Honeysuckle Highway, slow and winding through every bend, another shade of gold and green and you. Honeysuckle Highway, take your time with me. Some roads were built for getting lost, not where you need to be. Sweet and slow and winding, like the best things always do. Honeysuckle Highway, I wanna get lost with you. We found a farm stand by a fence with zucchini and tomatoes. Left the coins in the box and drove with everything that matters. You held the tomatoes like they were something precious found. I drove one-handed all the way back into town. We cooked in your small kitchen with the radio on low and ate on the fire escape, watching the city glow. Honeysuckle Highway, slow and winding through every bend, another shade of gold and green and you. Honeysuckle Highway, take your time with me. Some roads were built for getting lost, not where you need to be. Sweet and slow and winding, like the best things always do. Honeysuckle Highway, I wanna get lost with you. The highway doesn't care where I am going or returning. It only offers forward and the movement and the yearning. But the honeysuckle keeps on blooming every single year. On the back roads that I drive alone, now that you're not here. Honeysuckle Highway, windows down, still driving through the summer with your memory around. Honeysuckle, 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 honeysuckle. Getting lost was always how we found ourselves.
I found an old cassette tucked inside the drawer. Side B was your handwriting. Play this when you're sore. The tape still runs a little slow like you always did. Careful with your feelings, keeping love half hid. I press rewind and let the static take me back version of my life that's never coming back. The click of the play button echoes in the room. Your voice between the music fills the afternoon. Analog and tender, every warbled note. The kind of love that gets caught in your throat. Late night cassette spinning through the years. I hear your voice between the static and the tears. Late night cassette, you never said goodbye. Just left a song for me to wonder why. Side A was all our laughter, side B was all the doubt. Late night cassette playing us out. Track 4 skips a little right before the bridge. He used to say it was the universe sending a message. Track 7 is the one that made me cry in your arms. You held me through the whole thing, through all the alarms. Now I hold myself through all the songs you left behind, hoping that the music helps me find my mind. Late night cassette spinning through the years. I hear your voice between the static and the tears. Late night cassette, you never said goodbye. Just left a song for me to wonder why. Side A was all our laughter, side B was all the doubt. Late night cassette playing us out. I should have told you that the music meant the world, that every song you chose for me would keep me warm. I should have pressed record on all the moments that we had. Instead I pressed delete on everything that made me sad. Late night cassette, the tape is running thin. I'll play it till it breaks and play it once again. Side A, side B, you were the best mixtape I never got to keep.
Headlights being gold on the rain-soaked street. Your perfume still lingers on the passenger seat. The radio hums a tune from another time, and I'm chasing the skyline, chasing what used to be mine. The city never asked me where I've been. It just opened up its arms and let me in. And every corner looks the same as before, but something's missing now behind every door. I keep on driving just to feel alive. This neon city is the only place I survive. Down the neon boulevard I drive alone, past the places we used to call home. The city glows, but honey, it feels cold without you here. These streets have lost their soul. Neon Boulevard, light me up tonight. I'm searching for a reason in the amber light. Midnight at the overpass, the river runs below. Reflection of 1,000 lights in the steady flow. I turn the volume higher, but the silence wins
showed up at my door with a bag of summer fruit. Said the air was way too hot to be wearing shoes. We sat on the kitchen tiles because the floor was cool, making up the rules of a game we'd always lose. The peach soda cans were sweating on the shelf, and for one whole afternoon I forgot myself. We talked in the slow way that only summer allows, following the conversation wherever it goes now. Peach-stained fingers, lazy ceiling fan above. This is what they mean when they talk about love. Peach soda afternoon, fizzing out of time. You were mine and I was yours, and the city was fine. Peach soda afternoon, sticky, sweet and gone. I still hear your laughter in every love song. Tile floors and summer fruit and nothing left to do. Peach soda afternoon, I was happy with you. We fell asleep around 4 with the windows open wide. I woke up first and watched the golden evening slide across your face and through the curtains, soft and thin. I thought about how lucky I had been. You woke up laughing at a dream you wouldn't share, and I didn't ask because the afternoon was there. Peach soda afternoon, fizzing out of time. You were mine and I was yours, and the city was fine. Peach soda afternoon, sticky, sweet and gone. I still hear your laughter in every love song. Tiled floors and summer fruit and nothing left to do. Peach soda afternoon, I was happy with you. I still buy the peach soda when I see it at the store. I still sit on the kitchen floor in July like before. I still crack the window and I wait for the afternoon to come and bring you with it like a warm, familiar tune. Peach soda afternoon, slowly fizzing out. I'm still on the kitchen floor, still thinking about peach soda, the sweetest, laziest, best afternoon.
I keep looking back in a rose-tinted rearview, seeing better days that maybe never were that true. But memories are painted with a flattering brush. It colors all our ordinary moments with a rush. I've been driving forward, but looking back. That's how you end up drifting Every exit sign we passed looked just like offering, but I was always choosing you and choosing now. I just can't seem to remember how. Rose-tinted rearview, it's a beautiful light, making every leaving look like a golden goodbye. Rose-tinted rearview, honey, I should know. The road goes forward, not back where you let me go. Everything was warmer in the rearview glass. That's the trick of distance. It all looks golden as it passes. I photographed the past inside my mind and cropped the sad, the arguments, the silence, all the times you made me mad. What's left is you in sunlight on a perfect afternoon, laughing at a joke I can no longer remember soon. The human mind is kind to all the things it leaves behind. It polishes the ruins till the ruins look divine. Rose-tinted rearview, it's a beautiful light, making every leaving look like a golden goodbye. Rose-tinted rearview, honey, I should know. The road goes forward, not back where you let me go. Everything was warmer in the rearview glass. That's the trick of distance. It all looks golden as it passes. Maybe rose-tinted isn't wrong. Maybe it's just how we cope. We can't keep driving forward without some version of hope. So I'll keep my rearview rosy and my windshield clear. Love what was behind me, love what's waiting here. Rose-tinted rearview, fading in the distance. Everything we had was real, even if I can't remember the difference. Rose-tinted, rose-tinted. Keep on driving, keep on driving into the new. Ooh, Skyline Passenger. You never drove, but you always knew the way. Pointed left, pointed right, said we'll go there someday. Someday lives in a city just outside our reach, like a skyline you can see, but you can never quite teach yourself to stop believing it will someday be real. That feeling in your chest behind the steering wheel. Every time I reach the place you said we'd go, I find you somehow absent from the afterglow. I photograph the skyline and I frame you in the shot, standing in the space between the real and what we've got. Skyline passenger, always in the seat beside me. Skyline passenger, And I said when you said now and always and right here, right now. And I understood the skyline and I understood somehow. Skyline passenger, always in the seat beside me. Skyline passenger, navigating where we're meant to be. Maybe we'll get there when the timing is just right. Skyline passenger, let's drive into the light. You were never driving, ooh, ooh, but you always got us there. Skyline passenger, my navigator through the air. The passenger seat is empty, but the window's still cracked open, half expecting your directions through the silence and the broken radio stations that we never quite agreed on. Skyline passenger, tell me where we're going. Skyline passenger, the road keeps going. Still following the directions that you left me knowing. Skyline, skyline, I'll get there when I get there. I'll get there.
We caught the same bad signal on the AM dial, crackling love songs from a station out of style. Your apartment smelled like vinyl and warm afternoons. We danced to all the wrong words but the prettiest tunes. The fan was broken, so we opened every window wide. The whole city breathing slowly by our side. In and out of signal, in and out of love. Never quite received each other, never quite enough. But the static made a music of its own that summer long. And something in the interference felt like our song. Some static, can you hear me through the haze? Lost inside those hazy days. Nothing came in clear, nothing came in clean. But you were the best thing I never quite could read. Summer static, tuning in and out. You were the frequency I never figured out. Summers always end before you learn to buy it. August came and went like interference in the air, and the signal we were riding suddenly wasn't there. Summer static, can you hear me through the haze? Summer static, we were lost inside those hazy days. Nothing came in clear, nothing came in clean. But you were the best thing I never quite could read. Summer static, tuning in and out. You were the frequency I never figured out. Maybe love is just a frequency we haven't found yet. ghost of something clear, a beautiful transmission that we never learned to hear. Summer static fading out, still tuning into everything you were about. Static, 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 still the prettiest noise I've ever heard.